One of the big issues we're told you're going to face in the near future is spending the so-called windfall in late 2016, early 2017. As much as $12 to $15 million will start flowing into your budget as you pay off the bonds on the construction of the West Village development projects that so many people in the metro enjoy. The question, what do you do with that money? Mayor Meeks does what with it?
Well, first of all, infrastructure is going to be key, along with education and supporting education, because we know that we're going to get hit by state cuts. They're coming. We don't know exactly what that's going to look like, but we're going to have to be able to do more with less. So with whatever surplus that we do have, I think it's important to continue to fill potholes, build new streets, sidewalks, and continue to look at other resources to help support our educational systems.
Mayor Holland does what?
Well, it's a once-in-a-generation kind of windfall that you have of $12 to $15 million. The line has already formed to spend it, and we need to make sure we don't spend it, but we invest it. And I think the first investment we need to do is to take a chunk off our property tax. The property tax is an issue. Our combined city-county property tax is among the highest in the region. We need to make sure that we take a significant chunk out of that. That was one of the promises that we have done, and we've been waiting for that to come. The next 4 years is when it's going to come due, and the next mayor is going to have the opportunity to set the priorities in the program that prepare for that, so that when it does come, we're ready for it and we do the right thing with it.
Mayor Murguia does what?
I think my assumption would be is that the community would like to see a property tax reduction. We have ridiculously high property tax right now. However, what I also think should happen is that we need to ask the residents of Wyandotte County how they want to see this spent, and that's what I alluded to earlier with the survey. And let me give you an example. It's just not county-wide either. We have a very diverse community in Wyandotte County. East of 635 looks very different than western Wyandotte County. If we survey those people and they help us determine what their interests are, what their wants and their needs are, then that's how we'll prioritize that spending. For example, we may value curb and sidewalk replacement in the city where the infrastructure is very old. Maybe in western Wyandotte County, they value a park. Maybe they don't have a park in their particular area because it's a fairly new developed area.
And what would Mayor Barnes be doing with this $12 to $15 million windfall?
First of all, I wouldn't spend it before I get it. That's the first thing. And I do agree with the others in what they were talking about, but taxes, I would do something to offer tax relief. And then I need to retool at City Hall when it comes to staff. We have a lot of vacant staff positions at City Hall that cause us not to operate as efficiently as we could. We don't have room for innovation or for our staff members to be creative. And once we retool and fill those vacant positions, then we can take on some new projects and new ideas. The commissioners come up with a lot of great ideas around the table when we're talking, but we don't have the staff to look into it and follow up on it.
Mayor Witt, she does what with that windfall?
Immediately contacts new businesses, small businesses that have made attempts to move into Wyandotte County that have been turned down or either have walked away, small businesses, to bring them back in, attempt to get them to settle into the inner core, into the urban core of our community, so that we can get a tax base built immediately on that first investment, and then reduce taxes, property taxes, that goes without saying, but we need to look at replacing those lost funds in our CAPERS and our service people's retirement accounts. So yeah, there's a lot of places for that.